Caylee's funeral next week. Channel 9's Kathy Bellich is live outside the Orange County Courthouse. And Kathy, the funeral is going to be held at the biggest church in Orlando.
That's right, the First Baptist Church of Orlando. It's the first time the church has handled a memorial service for a murdered child with a family member under suspicion. We were just told a few minutes ago security will be very tight. The family attorney says the Anthony family does not want any disruption on Tuesday. They want it to be all about Caylee. This Ormond Beach grandmother and her husband went out of their way today to pay their respects to Caylee Marie Anthony at this memorial where Caylee's remains were found. To her, it's hallowed ground.
I look at this child and I look at everybody else around just hurting so much to see a child like this and a memorial like this.
Seeing this memorial up close was overwhelming to her.
Everybody's taken her into their hearts, and, you know, I have a little girl in our neighborhood that almost looks like her, and I look at her and I think, oh, how sad. This child's life should just be beginning, and it's ended.
Almost 2 months after Caylee's remains were found here, there's barely been a time when we've been the only ones here. Even out-of-state vacationers come by to pay their respects to Caylee. There are thousands of teddy bears and other gifts that have been placed here in her honor. It could be an indication of how many people might line up on Tuesday here at the First Baptist Church of Orlando to get one of the 5,000 seats available. The parking lot will open at 4 a.m., doors at 9 a.m. for the 10 o'clock service.
Security will be tight. I don't want anybody disrupting this little girl's service. She deserves dignity and respect, and she's going to get it.
Paulette left with an unanswered question that haunts her.
How could it be? How could anyone let something like this happen?
The Anthony family's attorney, Brad Conway, says he doesn't know any of the details about Tuesday's service except that it could last for 2 hours, and he says we will hear one song that will break all of our hearts, and he won't tell us what it is. Reporting live at the Orange County Courthouse, Kathy Bellich, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And we'll air the entire Caylee Marie Anthony memorial service at 10 a.m. Tuesday, both here on Channel 9 and on WFTV.com. Today, Casey Anthony's attorney called Orlando, quote, an unbearable place to try the case. Appearing on the Today Show, Jose Baez and Linda Baden complained about what they called personal attacks against Casey in the media. Baez says he has a city in mind where he wants the trial moved, but it's not his decision to make. A judge will ultimately decide. Baez once again maintained Casey did not kill Caylee.
But do you have a person in mind? You believe there is another person who did this, and you know who it is?
We have a defense in which we believe Casey Anthony is innocent, and we will show that out in trial, and that's really as much as we can say.
Baez also compared Casey to the lead character in the 1960s TV show The Fugitive. The show, which was later made into a movie, was about a man wrongfully accused of murder.